Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Last time, we made our way through the blasted temple, got into a little bit of a scuffle with our lovely pain in the ass Ranjit, and lost Y'shtola, and got her back because Abbot Silk is surprisingly helpful. Wouldn't have called that. Yeah, Y'shtola basically had to save a antidote by throwing herself down a cliff, used flow again, and ended up stuck in the life stream. And without the elementals, we had to depend on Emmett Selk to save her. Well, at least he wasn't too smarmy about it. Anyway, it is finally time for us to head for the Katana Revell, our 75 dungeon for this one. The Empire of Ronka was a place of magic and enlightenment, of peace and prosperity. Sadly, it was not meant to last. Though naught but ruins remain, they remain heavily guarded nonetheless. The Katana Revell is perhaps the most sacred of these sites, home to the ancient wisdom of the past. With the advent of the Flood, however, you have reason to believe something more sinister now resides there as well. Now, this does have a minimum item level of 380, but thanks to all the free gear I've been getting, I am a very healthy 402, so let's get started. Interesting beat and some interesting critters in here. Anyway, here we are, the Katana Revell, home of the next Light Warden. Well, hopefully. It'd be a awful shame if we went through this whole dungeon and there wasn't a Light Warden waiting for us at the end, right? That'd be a terrible shame. All right, party-wise, not too much has changed this time around. The only real difference is we've basically swapped out Alice for Y'shtola. Like, Thancred's still our tank, Minfilia is still our other DPS, and yeah, Uranje would be our healer, but obviously I have that covered. Now, it's interesting, we actually start off with this kind of like almost mini boss little creature, and she has this cool mechanic. You have to, yeah, avoid eating the lasers, which Minfilia was not really good at doing. Here, have some healing, guys. And then we just go around this side again. Yeah, this first one's really not that difficult mechanically wise. Just dodge lasers. And Minfilia is taking more than enough healing, but I don't have to worry too much. Okay, maybe I do need to actually heal her. Fine, I will do my healer roll here. There you go, happy now? Seriously, Minfilia. Should not be taking that much damage for no reason. You could easily step sideways and avoid those hits. I do have to say that I really love how this dungeon looks. It is very different from the last two we've had in this realm. Get my good stuff on. Unfortunately, yeah, Thancred really not good at the whole multi-pull, although it doesn't look like he's gonna get much of a choice. Yeah, I'm fine. It's you I'm worried about. I mean, I'm getting free Adder Sting procs here just for you existing. Alright. One. No, I'm not wasting Adder Sting on single target. I've learned my lesson. It's not worth the trouble. But I think I did pick up a new skill in the last level when I hit 76. It's been a while since I've looked at my actual actions, right? 76 had a new skill, didn't it? Holos. That's that one right there. Okay, so it's just an oh shit button. I mean, it's a good oh shit button. Oh dear. Thancred, why are you taking so much damage, my man? Alright, fine. I'll get some free Adder Sting procs. Apparently not everybody's close enough for me to hit all at the same time. Thancred, man, you gotta work on your grouping. There we go. That one hit all three.
I'll show you.
Manzili, why are you taking so many hits, girl? Unfortunately, unlike Ishtola, she doesn't seem to have the good sense to just not stand in things. Which, minorly irritating. Alright, this little mini-boss again, although this time I remember this being a little more interesting. Because now instead of all lasers on one side, yeah, you'll notice she'll turn on certain lasers on each side, so I actually have to pay attention. Yeah. Good stuff. Speaking of good stuff. Now luckily it's not that difficult, you just figure out which side of this thing you need to stand on, and stand on it. As my team is very slowly whittled down. Considering they shouldn't be taking hits at all here, I'm not worried too much, although, god dang it, even Ishtola is taking hits, but she is technically a black mage, and black mages don't move very much, so it's understandable. It's irritating, but it's understandable. Anyway, it's time for our first boss, Lozat. Everybody a free AoE heal. Let Thancred get his job done. Crash and shoot us! Right off to the ram races. Focus target his ass. Oh, that was his tank buster. Perfect time. Sun toss? Oh, that was a rock, my man. That ain't no sun. Thought so. Oh. A Ronkin statue begins emitting an eerie glow. Oh. Ah, he has half-room attacks. Good to know. That is important information. Oh, he's also overheating on one side. Oh, he likes these half-room attacks, don't you, buddy? Oh boy. Well, I'm full of adder stings. Oh dear. Those are not good. Not good, not good, not good. Those are overlapping. Those are gonna overlap. Is that all you got, buddy? I think you're out of mechanics. Free AoE shields. Give him Haima. Uh-oh. Heat up again. Alright, so this side is definitely the safe side. Alright, fine. 1/4 of the room. And an unnecessary dot refresh. Still adder stings. I'm honestly surprised one of those two hasn't tried to limit break this guy yet. I mean, I'm kind of glad it didn't in the long run, because now we can save it for something, well, a little bigger. That is not useful. The Knight of Lixoka. I think that was the Light Warden.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, good. He did get everybody. Awesome. I burned through all my Toxicon procs. Ah, easy come, easy go, right? Might as well build them up while I got a few seconds. We'll go through them fast enough, see? Back and forth, doing the dance. Though, to be fair, I have a feeling he's not gonna burn through that shield. I think I got a crit on him. Oh no, he actually managed it. Must have been his shield that critted. What do we have? Anacondas and horned iguanas. Wow. It's like Monster Hunter Island. Excuse me. Put these guys to dots. Note these mobs for every adder sting I can get a hold of. God dang it, that has to be the Light Warden making all that ruckus. Either that or it's the second boss. Nope, slaying, not useful. Oh, I just realized. I don't have him marked with Cardia. What a fool I have been. So much free healing I could have gotten. Made this so much easier. Solo's going for the big bombs, it sounds like. That is a ill-timed diagnosis. I cannot eat that. Bar was getting a little low there. Slightly concerned. Oh. We are definitely getting closer to whatever's making that noise, and I'm not liking it. All the AoEs. Thought I almost put that on the wrong person. didn't really mean to cast the dot there.
You underestimate me.
Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Can't go one dungeon without somebody interrupting me, right? These guys are big enough I'm willing to dot both of them. Of course, then I'll immediately get Toxicon and Numa's going. Burn these boogers down as fast as I can. Grab the treasure chest while I can. It's a tank item, of course it is. Huh, wow, I honestly didn't think this one guy would be able to break through that shield. Oh, damn. What the hell is that? That's what's been making that noise, isn't it? What in the fresh? Yep. Giant Bat-Squatch. Okay. Go get it, Thancred.
I will end this boss.
Oh, okay. Stola is literally just gonna lead with the Star Strike. Damn. I bet that was his tank buster. If it was, I was unimpressed. That's probably for all of us. Yep. Get our regen going. Come on, buddy, show us some real mechanics. Subsonics. One of my favorite fictional bands. Oh, that's adorable. So he makes it rain stalagmites, and then 2 of them stuck in the ground. Oh dear. Nope. I was not standing in that, thank you very much.
I'll show you.
I'll show you some healings. Not close enough. Oh, here comes Subsonics again. 3 shields. He's got 3 of these things down, huh? Hopefully none of them start heading towards me. Nope. They all went center. Give her the Haima. Yeah, we've pretty thoroughly stabilized. Go again with this. Enough with the chip damage. It's irritating. You know what? It's so irritating, we're gonna try the new spell. Holos. Oh, that looks awesome. Far enough away that neither of those are going to be a thing. Good. Jesus. Didn't even get through the shields, Bat-Squatch. You should be embarrassed. One more Subsonics? No, you're not going to make it. Awesome. What do we got? Oh. New pants, which don't match anything else I'm wearing, of course, but hey, it's something to go on. This must be heading all the way to the massive waterfall we were supposed to be looking for, and that is bright. Yep, the Raktika Falls. No fall damage. I see birds, and I see sin eaters. Damn thing, that sounded damn juicy. All right, well, yeah, that's a good sign that we're on the right track, that we're seeing sin eaters again. Oh, my creation's already on. We have Forgiven Flattery and Forgiven Violence. Fresh Shield. And a Wasted Toxicon. There we are. Sin Eaters. That's not a Sin Eater. Can they not make Sin Eaters out of elemental creatures? Because that's basically a bomb. Just a jungle element bomb, but it's still a bomb. Wow, it actually self-destructed. Oh, that's a ring. Sweet. Take a ring. Need Thancred in there so I can actually start hitting these guys. Here we are. One down, 2 to go. Gotta dot them both. That was toast. I've seen these weird ram flying things a few times. I don't know what they're made from. Are you made from rams? Are you made from birds? Well, that's clearly Sin Eater monkeys. That one's got a Vuln stack on him. These things are just not scary enough, man. They're really not. Maybe it just proves I'm that badass of a healer. Eh, probably not. Oh, Thancred got a crit heal there. I'm gonna nail this thing. I think we're getting close to the end. I'm betting the Flattery and the 2 Thieveries there are the final problem enemies that we have to deal with. Oh, and the 2 Violence. Let us not forget the... Oh, 3 Violence. I'm sorry. I didn't see the 3rd one there. Put my no list through the ringer here, trying to do all these shots. There we go. Now we're just down to 2 little buggers. Dots for everybody! dots for everybody. No, I was hitting a treasure chest, apparently. There we go. Change camera angle if you're having that problem on a controller. Just don't look at the thing that you're trying to not target. Oof. He got blown up. I mean, Shola's just going crazy, and I love the fact that all her skills are of the 7th Dawn. Ooh, am I? Oh, I am flat out of mana. I was so busy spamming spells, I was not paying attention to my mana bar. That's disappointing, and I think... What was this? Oh, dancer weapon. Oh, that's boss fight arena. Oh, Eidos. It's a Cerberus Light Warden. Oh, the heck with this is gonna be fun. All right. Well, it's not as monstrous looking as the first one, and nowhere near as irritating looking as Titania, so let's go for it. Get in there, Thancred. Rend, that's probably his tank buster. Yep, oh wow, that is a hell of a tank buster. Oh, we know what this marker is. This is make distance. Lasalia? Room wide. Big room wide. Viper poison? Oh, is he gonna leave puddles? I'm concerned. Everybody just suddenly moved up. Inhale. Oh, this is why. It's a draw-in, and it's a get shove. By how much? By a whole buttload. Split damage. Oh, and he's charging up to the sides. Oh. I think he just did 2 side cones there. Oh, let's not stand in this line. Poor Stola. She didn't deserve what just happened. Here, have some heals. I don't have this thing focus targeted. That's my own bloody fault. Oh, Thancred got one that followed him.
I will not hold back.
Oh dear. This is gonna suck. Yep, I knew I was gonna take that poison. Let me unpoison myself really quick. Because that poison proc was nasty. Free shield. Oh, that's Minfilia. Did not get that on her fast enough. Interesting, he's not really doing his room wides as much as I would expect. Oh, okay, that must be going right through the middle, right? Yep. There's Glossalia. Didn't get that out fast enough. Here, everybody have some good shit. Fine, make me work, why don't you? I'm just not fast enough with that.
You will rue the day you crossed my path.
Oh, she made it to an LV2. Star shower! Oh, not the Viper poison thing again. There we go. Alright. Light Warden number 3. Now, seriously, can I let Minfilia eat this one? Because I'm a little full on light. No? No, of course not. Oh. Hey, Orange. Clearly you were here the whole time. Yep, they're gonna make me eat this one again. Seriously, we really need to find a way to subdivide these guys light. God, it's still blinding. I mean, it's supposed to be blinding, but damn, my eyes hurt. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and I'm gonna suck up a 3rd Light Warden's worth of light. Yeah, they should be dividing this among someone else. Yay. Evan Selk, how about you take the damn thing? Might balance you out a little. Or it'll turn you into Light Warden and we'll have a good excuse to kill you. And with that, time for the pall to be gone, and the sunless, or the sunless sea to be revealed.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have.
Hopefully this will get Yulmar out of the region too.
His condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though he shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. He must be told.
I do have ears, you know.
Would you describe it to me, Urianger? Paint for me a picture with your words.
Right. She technically can't see it. She can see ether, but she can't really see, you know, normal light.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
Jeez, Orange. Give up the philosophy and take up poetry, why don't you?
'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Yeah. Maybe you should have used darkness instead. Aw, did she just pat him on the ass?
Well fought. Let us return home.
Sounds good. Oh, this is the cutscene I was expecting. This is the one that made everybody's head explode when they showed it in the trailers. Because there's a lot of information in these murals.
The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments, but whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almet, This sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Oh, I wonder as well. Maybe someone will tell us. Hello, someone.
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour?
Fine. And with a new set of arm pieces to boot.
Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
Always.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more.
Giggity.
Well, I would quit this place and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done.
What, you don't want to tell us the story of the murals? Or maybe he hasn't noticed them before now.
There is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world.
These are from pre-Sundering? Wow.
A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac. Shit. That's the Ascian god.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought. Yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn. She who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided.
Well, there's some implications here. So Zodiac being defeated was what caused the Sundering.
That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But
Yeah. This is the scene. This is the one that blew everybody's mind.
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh.
Yeah. Not realizing the truth here. They'll spell it out for us in a second.
They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primal.
Yep. That was the scene that made everybody go, what the actual? And they spoiled this in the launch trailer. I'm so angry they did that. But yeah. Zodiac and Hydaelyn are both primals. Or at the very least, that's what Emic Selk is implying. And there are ramifications for this one. The least of which being the Echo. Oh dear. All our jaws just drop.
Quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers.
Well, come on, we're all ears.
We Ascians know because it is our history, our story.
Oh.
It was we who summoned Zodiac. We natives of that sundered paradise.
They're from the pre-separation world. Shit. No wonder they're fighting so hard to get it back.
Now,
It's
do
their
you
home.
see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Damn. And there's his lovely little wave and walk away. Well, that is a serious head explosion right there. Oh my god. Hydaelyn's a primal. Zodiac is a primal. The Ascians are from the pre-sundered world. And they're basically the ones who summoned Zodiac. And what about the Echo then? As I was just thinking about, like, the Echo protects us from being enthralled by other primals. Is that because we're technically enthralled to Hydaelyn? If that's the case, her enthrallment would work much differently than any of the others. That was an enlightening experience, though not in the way I had hoped. Do you suppose there is any truth in Emic Selk's claims? As I said, the best lies have a good amount of truth in them, and I'm level 77, and I can fly in the Raktika Greatwood. Oh, so much you're spoiling me, game. Oh dear. Though recent events plainly warrant further discussion, I think it best that we wait until Alphino and the others are present. Probably a good idea, I don't have to go through this twice. Emmett Selk included. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Fano and make certain of the Yomoran's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbough. The blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. I can imagine. I wonder if the crazy fanatics are also elated, or are they just, pissed that they don't have to control Raktika anymore? You are returned, and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. That the death of a single Sin Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we have waited these many centuries, and with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. On behalf of the V's, our forebearers, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. It is nothing, my ladies. Trust me, it's nothing. At least until I keel over and become the Uber Warden. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Katana Revell proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we had never hoped. Oh, please, you must not be so humble. We must do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he was still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does it not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. Like the Yomorans. Or, basically just the Yomorans at this point. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbough shortly after you set out. If you would return to the Nice Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect they would be glad of your company. Oh, I imagine they will be. They're probably going for an all-night celebration. Thank you, Olmet. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. Yes indeed. I'm sure we'll be back for some post-main story quests at some point. Really, my man? I thought you'd be here partying.
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Yomoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky.
No big surprise there.
The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath.
Good.
Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes.
Yeah, sorry the fact that it became sunrise during this.
The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered.
And bonus, you guys can actually get a decent night's sleep now.
That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right.
You are, Sin Eater.
You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
Yeah, just don't let the Yomorans know. They already have enough suspicions.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
Well said.
I will do as you say, but please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there's still much to be done and scant time in which to do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we still have to stay one step ahead of the Yomorans. Just because they fled now doesn't mean they won't be back and in force.
We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
Here it comes. Come on. Say it. No, we just gotta keep it hidden. Keep it bottled up.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we will hold you in ours. Now and ever after. By the boundless dark. This I swear.
I mean, we might have gotten off to a rough start for the first, couple minutes. Oh, Ardbert's here too! These guys turned out pretty damn wholesome. And there's our cutscene, and there's our quest completed. All right, next. There you are, Ashtola. Out of the wood, good. Probably get back to the Crystarium, fill in the twins, and, get everyone back together again. Though it pains me to leave, it is time I returned with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. Don't be jealous, Runar. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Raktika Falls, I fear they proved true, and so I must share them with you. From the first, when we met at Fort Gone, your ether has appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light, not unlike the Sin Eaters. Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of been what we've expected at this point. When you first defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Hydaelyn's blessing, rather it was absorbed into your being. Urianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain, with every Warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry before the others begin to worry, though. Once I have sorted my things here, I will join you. Great. So we're effectively a ticking time bomb at this point. Lovely. Am I gonna survive to get through all 5 Light Wardens, or is someone gonna have to cover for me for the last one? We took one last patrol to the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherbough remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain that is best? She's worried about Runar and the others. I'll not deny there is a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. I but pray I did honor to it. It's an interesting expression, I haven't seen that on her face before. But now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. Besides, I may get to see the twins. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphino and Alice have yet to arrive. But where is the Exarch? My friends! 'Tis good to see you all again. Sheesh, been so long since I've done Alphino, I lost the voice for a second there. Alphino, it has been too long. I assume your presence here means you brought word of the Warden hiding in Raktika? Word nothing. I squished it and I ate it. Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Yulmore has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrad to defend them. I am glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Yulmore, what came of your meeting with Volthry? I noticed you're still in one piece. Yes, about that. It proved to be... Oh, God. Someone's been away from the tower too long, I'm guessing. Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you are all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings in the morning? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the Warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It's settled then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. Oh, no nod from me for that? I'm a little sad. Alright. Time to turn this one in and have ourselves another lovely heart-to-heart with Ardbert, I'm guessing, right? Seems to be the trend every time we come back to the inn. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for random wings. Or splotches, I suppose.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
Well, that's good. This is not showing. I must stay the course for the others. And what if that changes? What if it overwhelms me? Well, then I suppose there's not stupid rest. Yeah, no. Let's show a little concern here. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm gonna start breaking out in white spots.
Damned if I know. It's not as if I can lift a finger to help myself, much less you. Have faith in your friends, look out for them, and hope that they look out for you. What more can you do?
Fair enough.
Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Heidelin being no different from any other primal.
Tough to call. Not really have a lot of evidence to go on.
If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. And the MC's like, oh god, I didn't even think about that.
Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascians stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbough look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good.
And it did.
It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm.
The feeling of a well-earned victory. That's what I enjoy.
I always took comfort in that.
You know, I'm really glad they took the time to introduce the original Warriors of Darkness early. Meanwhile, in Garlemald. I was wondering if we were to come back here. Ah, wintertime in Garlemald. Is this a city or a fortress? Is there a difference amongst these crew? Gaius? Yep.
What did the scouts have to report?
And Justinian too, just in disguise.
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long.
Well, it helps when they're all working together and not fighting amongst each other.
But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Oh, is this a touch of pride I hear in your voice, Justinian?
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear?
To say nothing of Black Rose.
Yeah, God, let's not bring that up.
All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Oh, fudge. Xenos. The real Xenos, not the frickin' Ascian wearing his body. Like the soulless Xenos that's been running around possessing people.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
He's already onto it, though he thinks it's another
In the
Ascian.
manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game.
Or an old one has returned.
Something to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
Uh-oh. Shit, they were being watched. By Xenos, no less, isn't it?
These bloodless games make for poor sport.
Yep, god damn it.
Mayhappy father... I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend.
Interesting. Is he talking about an Ascian? Or is he talking about us?
I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
Oh no, he's straight up talking about the Warrior of Light. He wants another round. And I'm sure at some point we'll have to deal with this and give it to him. Mayhaps in the next expansion. 'Cause I don't think he actually gets to be a big player in this one. Another night, another day, another ridiculous outfit to sleep in, seriously. Yeesh. You know, can't you at least give me some night clothes to sleep in? Why the odd music? What's going on? Interesting. The music! She's gotten all sinister all of a sudden. Something is afoot. But we'll have to deal with that next time. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more adventures in Novrant, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.